SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Thanks, Nancy. Making headlines. Court case turns against Pistorius, and Riva Steenkamp's family speaks out after her memorial service. Good afternoon. The Pretoria Magistrates Court has ruled that Oscar Pistorius' bail application will be heard as a Schedule 6 offence. A Schedule 6 offence carries the maximum sentence of life in prison. Chief Magistrate Desmond Nair says he cannot rule out premeditated murder. Nair says the defence will have to prove exceptional circumstances. Lila Magnus reports.
He said that it is a Schedule 6. It's going to be heard as a Schedule 6 offence because at this time, after the arguments that he heard this morning, he cannot completely exclude that pre-planning or premeditation into the commitment of the crime. Well, this morning the state started arguing, saying that the objective facts that they have, that they will lay in front of the court or that they will argue, is that there was an argument between Pistorius and his girlfriend, Riva Steenkamp, that 4 shots had been fired, that apparently Oscar aimed at the basin, that the bathroom door were broken.
Minister for Women, Children and People with Disabilities, Lulu Klingwana, says Pistorius should be denied bail. Klingwana was speaking outside the Pretoria Magistrates Court. She joined a group of women protesting there. Klingwana says it does not matter what standing Pistorius has in society. She says they want him to be treated like other criminals that have been charged with murder or abuse of women. Klingwana has also called on government to tighten firearm regulations and to ban guns in homes. Riva Steenkamp's family has spoken out after her memorial service in Port Elizabeth. They say they hope that she was an activist against women abuse and hope her death will highlight the struggle against that abuse. Veronica Fourie has more.
About 100 people attended the memorial service at the crematorium in Victoria Park. It was also attended by rugby player Francois Hougaard. Some politicians attended. Not more than 100 people could fit into the crematorium. The statement given by her uncle Michael Steenkamp after the funeral, he said that they wish that her death should not be meaningless, but that the message against women abuse should be much stronger now than ever before.
2 more possible suspects alleged to be linked to the murder of Northwest official David Chika last year have handed themselves over to the police. This brings to 6 the total number of suspects linked to the murder of Chika, the party's regional secretary in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda district. This was shortly before the ANC's Mangaung conference in December. Provincial ANC Youth League chairperson Papiki Babuile is among the suspects. Hawks spokesperson Paul Ramaloku.
They handed themselves through their lawyers yesterday to us. We have now a total of 6 suspects who are implicated in this case. All 6 suspects, they are now facing 1 count of premeditated murder and 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder.
And finally, the Democratic Alliance says government is not doing enough to clamp down on rhino poaching in the country. DA caucus leader in the Limpopo legislature, Desiree van der Walt, has led a march against rhino poaching to the Kruger National Park's Palabora Gate. 96 rhinos have been poached across the country since the beginning of the year, 66 of them in the Kruger Park. Van der Walt says tougher legislation is needed to address the problem.
Nothing is happening to all the demands made before, all the workshops that have been held with regards to rhino poaching in our country and specifically in our province became talk shows. And therefore we've decided to embark on a complete campaign for the whole year, starting at the Kruger Park Gate in Palabora today, so that we ensure that we put more and more emphasis until something is happening.